Welcome back, YouTube. It's Baby Girl 91580. We are on part 36 of our LA Noire playthrough. We're still on the case called The Setup. And with our last video, we left off arriving to the Hotel El Mar. So here we are at Hotel El Mar. We're going to go inside and we're going to talk to the clerk. And he's going to basically say that no one uses their real name. So he's going to give us a book.
LAPD.
And we're going to have to figure out
into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
the name that we're looking for. So what you're going to look for is Winston Church
This isn't the
Hill,
sort of place where people use their real names.
room 207.
Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
So here we are, Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
So when we get up there to his room, we're gonna find 4 clues, and that is the telegram, the movie stub, the movie ticket stub, the magazine coupon, and the bookmaker's payouts.
Looks like he's had a broad up there.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch, no chance.
Now the movie ticket stub is going to be on the dresser here.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
And this heart is not a clue, but you know me, I like to
Does Albert have
freaking
somebody
check
special?
everything.
I didn't see anyone in his corner in the fight.
Your next clue is going to be on the table, and that's the magazine coupon. It's right here in the corner of the page, so tap there and you'll get the person of interest, Candy
Albert has
Edwards.
his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
And your
Candy
last clue
The
here
lady who
is
filled out
on
Mr.
the nightstand next
Alright,
to the
let's go
bed,
after his girl,
and
see if
it's
that
the
gets us any
bookmaker's payouts.
Looks like Albert's been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
So once you've done that, we're gonna go visit this Candy Edwards character and do some investigating, look around and get some information.
Alright, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
You're behind the wheel.
Again, we're gonna make the computer drive. It saves on video time, you guys. If I was driving to all these locations, the freaking videos would be 15 minutes a piece, and that is just too much.
In the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
I like the game, but I don't want to play the game forever for YouTube. We're going to try to move it along because we have our Infamous 2 walkthrough that's coming up. You know, I can't wait since I just recently finished Infamous 1 for the Gameplay HQ. And I hope you guys will be tuning in to see that. Yay! So we're gonna go in and talk to this lady, and she's gonna tell you what room this Candy lady lives in, and she's gonna also tell you how she thinks that the guys Candy hangs around are like douchebags or something. Well, no, I think she called them sleazy.
Italian guy?
Here I am changing the dialogue.
Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
So when you get up there, you're gonna have to take out somebody, because when you get to her room, you're gonna hear them fighting, and it's Carlos. So you're gonna have to go in there and beat his beat his ass, dude. I'm like really mad because, yeah, he made me lose my hat, so I really got to take him down now. How dare you make me lose my hat? I'm gonna uppercut you to the point of no return. So after you given him the severe uppercut, you're gonna look in his pockets and you're gonna find a notebook.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
And in his other pocket is going to be a knife. It's really not a clue, but it does tie in later. So, you know what I mean? I'm like really thorough. I
All the
like to
Italians
find
carry them.
everything.
A real man uses his fists or a gun.
On her dresser here, you're gonna find a bus ticket and this boat ticket that's right next to it.
Guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
So after you've done that, she's waking up out of her little mini coma. I'm gonna help her up to her feet, and we're gonna question
Take a seat, Miss
her.
Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever?
I really
find that
don't
pretty
like
hard to
this guy
believe.
right here. I cannot stand him. Ugh.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the whereabouts of Hammond.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
And this is a lie. And
You're
your
lying,
evidence
Andy. You
is
were in
going to
his hotel
be the
room. He
magazine
came back after the fight
coupon.
and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight.
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
List of odds
Do the
recovered.
names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
And this is a lie.
They're bookmakers, aren't they?
And make
Tell me the
sure when you go
How
to your
the hell would
evidence,
I
you
know?
choose bookmakers odds, the first one. Do not go down to this one, bookmakers payouts. I think you'll get it wrong if you pick that, which I almost did.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
And plans to
You're
leave.
leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
We're gonna doubt this. We already know she's planning to
Albert
leave.
is going
You know,
home by
we
boat
saw
as
the
soon as
2
he collects his
tickets,
winnings. I know you're
suitcase
going
on
to
the
meet him.
bed. I mean,
Albert is going to collect nothing. You'll be
Ugh.
lucky if you can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
so
Just get him out of here. That's all
that
I
just about wraps it up here.
You hump.
Gonna kick him out. Your partner's
get
gonna
rid of
say
that
some
pig
crap like,
stinger.
"Don't you ever try to pull that
You ever pull that
thing
trigger,
on me
I'll
again."
shoot you like a dog.
I
That
swear I
bitch
don't
knows
like
I'm
this
him, and
guy,
she knows
but
where
whatever.
my money's gone. My
And
money
if
too,
you're playing
tough
this
guy.
game, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna like him either. So after this, we're gonna go back to our car.
I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of
He's
you to say
basically
so.
gonna tell his partner, you know, I don't believe
Bad
her.
people are looking to hurt
I
Candy,
don't trust
and
her
if
as
she's
far
not
as I
heading
can
straight
throw
for the train
her. Blah blah
station,
blah.
I smell a
We're gonna
payoff.
stake this bitch out. So
I
what
say
we're
stake
gonna
her
do
out.
is
See
we're
where
gonna
she
follow
goes.
her. We're gonna end up having to tail her, and not in a car this time. You're gonna have to do it on foot. And I'm not gonna talk over this whole part because it's pretty much
Tail is
self-explanatory.
broad. Don't let her get
I'll
away.
show you
but
how to
don't get
do it.
spotted. I'll bring up
And
the
if
car
you do it the
behind
way
you.
I do it, you should be good. So the scene automatically starts off here with him picking up the paper. So you don't have to worry about covering yourself here. But make sure you keep her in your lines of sight, but you always have cover next to you that you can jump into just in case she turns around, because she does turn around an awful lot, and you're gonna want to stay in cover. I wait until she's like far enough for me to run up, and if you notice the little red dot is blinking. Once that starts to happen, that means she's gotten too far. So just get closer to her. She turns around an awful lot, but just make sure that it's like once she starts walking, that's when I walk. Yeah, annoying. But I'm going to end the commentary here, you guys, because this goes on for a few minutes and I don't need to talk through all of this. You can basically see what I'm doing here. So, again, stay tuned for part 37 and catch you guys later.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.